Alright, welcome back to another World is a Ghetto Entertainment video. Today I'll bring to you a brand new video. Check this out. But before I get into this, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. We're going to be talking about this topic right here. It's a weirdo topic. If you guys read the thumbnail and the title, you already know what it's about. It's about this TikToker, this Edgar TikToker named Dkane. Some of you guys might have seen him. Some of you guys might not know who he is. It's cool. I'm going to break it down for you guys right here. So Dkane is basically a TikToker, an Edgar TikToker from San Antonio, Texas, that got popular just by, acting the way he does, a little goofy-ish, and looking the way he does. To me, I never really liked his content. I never really messed with it. I don't get the entertainment in it. He just looked goofy, pretended he was, hardcore, but he's like really 5'6". Ain't nobody scared of him. It's just goofy activities, but people gotta get their money some way, so whatever. But today he was in the media because he was arrested on bad charges. He was arrested for having pornography. I don't want to say the whole thing because I can't say it here, but you know what I mean. It's just bad. This looks really, really bad. I'm gonna play this video about Crazy Hood Media that Crazy Hood Media made. He's gonna break down the whole thing. I'm going to let it play, and then I'm going to come back and break it down. So, if you guys do enjoy this video, make sure to hit that like, subscribe, comment down below what other videos you want me to react to, and we're going to get straight into this video. Let's go.
This is crazy. So it looks like the TikTok Edgar Dkane just got caught up on some bad charges. And when I mean bad, I mean the worst of the worst. Like, he's literally gonna have to hide for the rest of his life now. But surprisingly enough, the judge decided to give him bail. How they let this little leprechaun, Oompa Loompa looking ass fool go with those type of charges is crazy. That fool's literally on ankle monitor, and I know he's on probation from a different case, so I know he has a couple different cases stacked on top of each other, and he's gonna be serving his time in prison. He went viral for having the 13 tatted in the middle of his forehead, as you can see, but this fool ain't no 13, I can tell you that. As a matter of fact, this little zesty ass Edgar started playing footsie with other male TikTokers, and this fool was pretending to be a for money, for views and clicks, and it turns out now he's gonna be somebody's inside of prison. But let me know what you guys think, and let's load up that clip. Yo, this is crazy. So it looks like the TikTok Edgar Dkane just got caught up on some bad.
Okay, so right here it says, he was caught with some, some child blank. Y'all fill in the blanks. He was caught with some child blank to promote, child felony to the second degree. It's just bad. This is bad charges. July 16, 2025. So this is recent. It's a couple days ago. July 16, 2025. 2047. Bond amount. Okay. As you can see, the charges he was hit with. It's just bad charges. When I first saw this on the media, I was like, I probably thought it was fake. I thought it was fake because I'm like, him, I was like, Dkane. I was like, nah, it has to be fake media, But then when I seen other credible media pages posting it, I was like, what? So I looked into it. Comes out, it's true. So this is facts right here, and this is disgusting. This is disgusting. A lot of weirdos. Let's press play.
Bad charges. And when I mean bad, I mean the worst of the worst. Like, he's literally gonna have to hide for the rest of his life now. But surprisingly enough, the judge decided to give him bail. How they let this little...
The judge gave him bail.
Leprechaun, Oompa Loompa looking ass fool go with those type of charges is crazy. That fool's literally on ankle monitor, and I know he's on probation from a different case, so I know he has a couple different cases stacked on top of each other, and he's gonna be serving his time in prison. He went...
Yeah, he's obviously gonna be serving his time in prison. I don't know how the Texas people get down. I don't know if they support, Chomos. I'm pretty sure they don't. But I don't know if they're more lenient over there in Texas. I know California don't condone that at all. I know they won't. You know, you can't do that over here. You know what I mean? So I don't know how Texas is gonna take this. They gonna do something about it, handle it, or they just gonna let it to the side. You know, who knows? Who knows? But this is just it's just as disgusting. You know, he probably is not gonna be in general population in prison, so he's obviously gonna be PC with his kind. Obviously, the PCs are all gonna be there with him, so that's his kind. You know, it's just nasty to me how this TikTok Edgar can be caught up on these bad charges.
Viral for having the 13 tatted in the middle of his forehead, as you can see, but this fool ain't no 13, I can tell you that. As a matter of fact, this little zesty ass Edgar started playing footsie with other male TikTokers, and this
All right, that's enough. I don't wanna listen to that. But I got another video for you guys to watch. I got it somewhere right here. Got it right here. Florida Fools. Florida Fools actually posted another one. Maybe within with more information. So I'm gonna click on it. I'm gonna watch that one too.
Popular TikToker Dkane was arrested again, but this time in possession of corn. He caught 3 charges for the same thing, and one of the charges dated back all the way into December of 2023. Now, Dkane was arrested, but he was released on a $50,000 bond, which he only had to pay 10%, which is close to around $5K. Many believed he wasn't going to be able to get out after he was arrested earlier this year for having a fierro and was facing up to life in prison. Dkane recently made an announcement stating that he has a baby on the way and that he was going to leave the streets alone. But it looks like now the TikToker is back in trouble and he is currently awaiting trial. As of right now, Dkane has not made a statement about the situation, but many are saying that Dkane will most likely have to do some major time behind bars. Now, we will be keeping you up to date on what happens next, so make sure to follow and make sure to go check us out on IG. But let me know your thoughts down below. This for the fool is keeping you up to date with all the popular TikTok. In an update on the Dkane case, as he is currently facing up to 60 years behind bars.
60 years. I believe this Dkane, he's facing 60 years. I think he's 25. So if we do the math correctly, that's 85. He's gonna be 85 when he get out, and that's if he gets 60 years. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get more. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get more. You know, I'm pretty sure he's gonna get more. 60 years. He's gonna be 85 when he comes out, and that's if they don't. You don't. There, something don't happen in there. That's if. I ain't saying nothing. I'm just saying that's if. That's crazy though. That is crazy. Let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments down below. You know, type down in the comments down below what y'all think about this whole situation. I think this is just disgusting. This is just a disgusting individual. Possession. It makes no sense to me though. I know there was rumors in the past that he was dating an underage girl. I just didn't know how true they were. I know I seen him somewhere. I know he was dating an underage girl. I really don't know if it was true facts. But I know I heard that he was. It's just disgusting. Something that shouldn't be happening. I believe this guy should be buried under the jail. I don't think jail time is enough for him. I think they got it, But that's just me. That's just me. That's just me.
Yup, that's right, 60 years in federal prison. For those that are unaware, Dkane was charged with CP. It was revealed that Dkane was arrested on July 15th on 3 different counts of CP. And they all took place on different days, with one dating back to 12/21/23, another at 1/14/2024, and the last at 2/14/2024. According to reports on what allegedly is being said, that Dkane was making content with the person that wasn't of age. He was given a $50,000 bond. He had to pay 10%, which was $5K, in which he did bond out. Now, Dkane has 3 second-degree felony charges.
Texas has another SPM. He was doing, sexual stuff with a person underage. He's 25. A person underage is 17, 16, 15. I don't know how young she was or he was. I don't know what way he rose in. It could be a she or he at this point. I really don't know. But that's just disgusting. That's some shit that should not be happening.
according to Texas law, it is punishable by 2 to 20 years in federal prison and a fine up to $10K. But he got charged with 3 accounts, so you times that by 3. So a minimum of 6 and a maximum of 60 years in prison. But let me know your thoughts down below. In an update on the Dkane.
Well, that's it for his career. It's over. It's over. His career is over. Probably can't show his face on the media no more. On the media no more. That's over. It's gonna be the end of the video right here. But let me know what y'all think about the situation. I already told you what I think about the situation. I think it's just disgusting. I really never liked this guy to begin with. I seen him on TikTok. I seen his videos and I just thought they were corny. I thought, it was just something like, he tried to act hard. He had the 1-3 on his forehead. Tried to say he was from El Salvador and then switched it up. He was from here, over here. Could never get a straight answer from him. Always try to beat around the bush. Always had problems. Always had beef. To me, he was just a lame. But yeah, if y'all did enjoy this video, make sure to hit that like, subscribe, comment down below what other videos I want me to react to. And if you guys are enjoying these videos, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Comment down below. Much supported. Much appreciated. And it's The World is a Ghetto Entertainment, and I'm out.